realistic. Realistic in the sense that, especially with the kind of circumstances we have right now, where we talk about the government does not have money. You see, the president will be flying around, making things more expensive for the flying around in a lavish lifestyle. The people that he bringing on board, they are not thinking of cutting down costs. They are telling you, the poor man, say, fasten your seatbelt, but they are not wearing a seatbelt. These are all problems, and somebody will come and tell me, say, may I go look local government chairman, may I not look the top? How the thing won't work? Nigeria, there is no institution. Until you can have institutions, when you have an institution, yes, in the UK, you'll be able to say, okay, you go to your MP. In America, you will say, okay, you'll be able to look at the councilman. But you cannot. In Nigeria, we don't have that setup where people respect the institutions. They have abused power at every level. So for the thing to work, you have to have somebody that will strengthen institutions again. And how that person, the emergence of that person have to be a very transparent process where they don't have anything to hold the person, where the people actually elected the person, no dispute. That's the kind of person that you need to have in such place. And that person should be somebody that is ready to live a simple lifestyle, not somebody that is addicted to lavish lifestyle and don't know how to control himself like every other Nigerian does. That's the life of Nigerian. You give a Nigerian person small money now, he won't buy Lexus, he won't buy all the things in the world. We have to have a sound person in our society that can still maintain some form of integrity if you give him money. That will not be carried away by what he sees in his account. And that is difficult in Nigeria today, the Nigeria that we have today. Only few people can do that. So when people telling you go back to the local government chairman, they won't confuse you, my brother. Don't do anything like that. The guy go kill you. Because the matter be say, na boss, they send the thing, come meet the guy. For governor, na governor, they control the guy himself. The guy don't get say. There is no institutions. You cannot take the governor to court and be able to win him. A local government chairman cannot take a governor to court and win him. And the governor cannot take a president to court and win him easily. I'm telling you, my guy, they will make the place ungovernable for the person. So why when they talk, say, go to your local government chairman, when we don't have these institutions working? We don't have where you can run to that will save you. Say, may poor man go meet local government chairman. May I be local government chairman. May one poor man come meet me now. Why I not do 1 or 2 road, put money for my pocket. May he come meet me now. If my papa house go burn overnight, that's what's happening there. They will just come to your papa house. They go burn now. You not go even know. May we not put the people in danger. May we not talk. May we not talk go side. We know what is happening. The thing have to start from the top. The current situation in Nigeria is three actions. It's either we divide the country, people go their way, so that the rope that is hanging on our neck can move. There is a rope on our neck. The corruption, the people are talking corruption, everybody will still be corrupt. Okay, fine. Let everybody be corrupt, but then manage our corruptions if you want to go. Because the bigger the corruption, the head take the tax. For you to tackle corruption, when the corruption small, you go feel handle them small way. But when it's too big, you don't go feel manage them. That's the issue. And this is not only impacting people in the south, it's also impacting people in the north. They cannot talk about the local government chairman. Local government chairman doesn't go to the local government council except when month end, he go there, go collect the money. It's the same thing. Nobody talk about the governors there. Nobody mention them. People are afraid because the governors have power, they can actually harm you. They can do their own do. So for us to be able to touchline matter better, we have to have a head that is interested in the country and be able to settle the issue. But when he's not interested, he's coming with the same war mindset. Forget it. We'll be in the same mess that we are in now. That's the situation, my brother. We should not be tuning the thing. The thing starts from the head. Thank you.
I just wanted to add something to what you were saying, Augustine.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it be like say the Nigeria that we know is basically still a British company. That's what's happening. It is a country, but it's still a British company. So our own is that the president needs to do this and do that. Meanwhile, the West, their own is that they just need to continue this trade, these tariffs, this, that. And it's like because I see some ideologies sometimes that it will help to be in Nigeria, X, Y, and Z. If you look at all the presidents, from even the first one, I forgot, is it his name is Namdi or something? They have all traveled to England at some point. It's like they will come first, get their blessing, they will now go and return to Nigeria presidential post. So it's as though they're still doing junior brother. They're still a company owned by other people. And just like you said, it's not just the South. It's almost the same relative in all the other African countries. It's just that I don't want to touch on it generically because I don't know the ins and outs, but it's the same. So
Let's talk on our country, Nigeria.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
No, we're talking
let's
on our country. We're talking on our country.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is not a unique situation. Same if the Ethiopia people speak again, it's not a unique situation. We think it's unique, but there's consistencies. They're all corrupt. They're still companies. They're still operating. They're doing their job. We think they're not doing it. They're doing their job. It's just not the job that we want them to do. And the job we want them to do, is that ever possible? Nigeria came from where it's come from and it's still in the same place that it's going. We've all grown up listening to this kind of stories and political debates from young party. This is the biggest topic at any Nigerian party, and it's still going the same way. So they know what they're doing. It's just about how we're going to tackle the bureaucracy, whether it's going to be through visuals, through arts, even stuff like the NSAS. It wasn't good, but it's a good measure towards tackling corrupt government. Sorry, that's my own. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Situation Leader.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good afternoon, Jare. Number one, I don't think if local government actually exists because most of these state governors have pocketed the local government, and local government is kind of is now used as a system of compensating those who actually work for the governor. So I don't believe that local government has its own autonomy. Where a caretaker local government chairman can be there for as long as the governor still remain there. I can't remember how many states still conduct local government election. I mean, they can only appoint their whoever they want to appoint to sit there. So, in that kind of situation, how can the local government chairman even sue the governor? How can the local government chairman even come out to make noise? Whereas the local government is the system that actually used to be very close to the people,
Mm-hmm.
but it's no longer there. So it is whatever the local government, the federal gives to the state governor is from that small amount that the local government chairman will have something, and most of it will not go into any project. They will either pay salary and they put the rest in their pocket. When let's say 700 million is left for it's meant for local government developmental projects, and then and the governor gives them 200 million. What do you want them to do with the 200 million? So until we start fighting for local government autonomy, we'll keep on holding the state governors are responsible for that. And then look at these people telling us to cut down to sacrifice. Whether I watched a video clip, I think it was yesterday, but the guy was shouting Tinubu. But I believe that is not only the cover of Tinubu, but look at the number of cars there. That is my concern, anyways. SUVs, you understand? I'm a car dealer, and I can tell you some of these SUVs cost as high as 300 and something million for a bulletproof. So you are talking about cutting down the cost of governance. We have our own local manufacturer. I mean, when you go around the world, how many times do you see the president of America use? I mean, how many Chevrolets do you see in his convoy? You see more than enough Chevrolets. You understand? And other places like Germany and the rest, you see most of them patronize their own cars. Is it because Chevrolet is not good for German president to use in his convoy? No, Is it because Honda is not good for another reason to use in their convoy? No, but they try to support their own. Now, if you even go to even Anambra State, I don't know. I think Innocent should be from Anambra. Apart from Peter Obi that actually tried to see how he can push the guy. Remember when they tried to collect his license and then they tried to give it to someone? Peter Obi actually stood for him, and that was during Goodluck's tenure. And then they tried to resolve this thing. How many of those people are actually using his cars? You know. So we need to also find a way of looking at these things, because if you are telling us to make sacrifice, what have you sacrificed? We live in this country alone is even enough sacrifice to this madness that these people are doing, waking up every day. Now, from all indication, yesterday I didn't even realize that fuel is about it's already 500 naira here in Lagos. In some because I bought for 480, but I was surprised when I gave the guy 20,000 to Safeway. I looked at the gauge and I said, "Oh, but this 20,000 is supposed to don't pass here now." And he says, "Sir, the fuel is now 20k. I mean, sorry, it's 500." Oh. So when I was driving along internal filling station at Jakonde, and I looked at their board, I saw it was 510. And from all indication, someone is saying that the fuel is likely to be sold for 700 naira. And so I got a proper breakdown today by this guy. Now, if fuel goes to 700,000, I mean, sorry, to 700 naira, that means government now will now come and say they want to pay subsidy to leave it at 500. Where is the wisdom? So why did you not? I don't know. Where is the wisdom? So it's either they will now leave, try to pay, start paying back subsidy to maintain the fuel at 500, or they will just leave it at that 700. You try to unify the naira and everything. So there's a danger that lies. I mean, ahead for us too, but we are not seeing it. So people cannot go to their market. The woman was saying that she couldn't go to her market because what she's spending on transport, she's not making it when she goes out. All these small petty things that these old women are selling just because they don't want